Tomorrow is election day here in the great state of New Jersey, where, a couple hundred people are going to go out and cast their ballots because we have such an out of touch and out of tune political system here in the Garden State that, bro, I'm probably going to end up dedicating the day to the election process and democracy and stuff like that. So let's start off with the question that's going to be on the ballot in New Jersey tomorrow. Voters to decide if more veterans can get New Jersey property tax break. This is written by Michael Simons. And I will, well, depending on what's on the paperwork, it will determine which way I go. What's the wording of the question, because that's where they really trip and trick you up at. Veterans living in 25 continuing care retirement communities around New Jersey would be allowed to continue receiving property tax deductions if voters approve a change to the state constitution in the Tuesday election. The proposed constitutional amendment is the only statewide public question on this year's ballot. It hasn't been the subject of a sustained advertising campaign either for or against, outside of grassroots support from veterans groups who have been trying to get the change made since 2001. Vet groups, that's good, right? We love our vets. The reality of it is nobody should ever have to surrender a benefit because they have to move for health reasons, said Robert McNulty Sr., legislative director for the Fleet Reserve Association branch of the Northeast New England region. It isn't like you're going to just leave your house and go to rent an apartment or a condo. You're going somewhere for bona fide health reasons, he said. Veterans who served during wartime can receive a $250 property tax deduction for a home they own. Last year, nearly 128,000 veterans and 40,000 veterans' widows received the deduction. I mean, $250? Seriously, yeah, by all means. Air Force veteran Gary Baldwin, the Titan Falls Council president, lives in the Seabrook continuing care retirement community. He said residents pay property taxes through their monthly bills, though do not hold the titles to their homes. And by virtue of that, we are disqualified completely from receiving that small benefit that each of us got when we lived in the various towns around, Baldwin said. It just seems to me like those veterans are being overlooked and denied something that many of them were getting before and now are not getting at all, he said. So it seems as if the long and short of it is that once many of our veterans, Jersey veterans, retire, they go into retirement communities while maintaining a property. And that property, they don't get that property tax because they now live in that retirement home, in that retirement community, where they can be cared for and looked after, which is a good and fantastic thing. And this is just $250. But I mean, I don't mean to say just $250 because clearly, they need the bread. They want the bread. So I don't see a problem. They were veterans. They served. Come on. It just seems to me like those veterans are being nearly 10,000 people live in continuing care retirement communities in New Jersey. Baldwin estimates more than 1/3 of them are veterans. That will mean if the question is approved, more than 3,000 veterans could be newly eligible for property tax deductions of $250. That could mean more than $750,000 in additional costs, reimbursed by the state, not towns or continuing care communities. State Senator Vin Gopal of Monmouth said it's a basic benefit that should be extended to more veterans. I agree. Our veterans fought for us abroad, and we need to ensure that they get this basic benefit. It's more the principle, Gopal said. Obviously, when you're talking about the grand scheme of things, $250 is a small amount, yeah, but it's the principle of making sure that we respect and honor the benefit that veterans should get. I'm all with it. I mean, veterans, children, there are certain groups that, you're like, I bet, it's kind of just like a no-brainer that you should be behind. So when it comes to vets, I'm definitely in that group. Fought, go get them. The deduction is paid for by the state. The community would be required to deduct it from a resident's bill. The property tax deductions of $250 are paid for by the state. If the question is approved, continuing care retirement communities would be required to pass along the benefit to resident veterans through credits on their bills. And so that's a yes. Yeah, I think, yeah, we vote, yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, $250, $750,000, particularly with the way that this state just, is very, very lousy with money. By all means, that's a yes from me, but maybe not for you. So we're gonna bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring, and YouTube and BitChute and like, nah, they don't like me, but you guys tend to like me, so I appreciate it. And speak. Let me know, what do you think in the comments? Like, is there any reason I should vote no for this? If you can come up with one, let me know. Until the next one.